morning. Welcome back to my channel. This is Barbara at Queens Avenue Tarot. And I finally got a microphone because people couldn't hear what I was saying, and I just recorded something. Testing one, two. It doesn't work with my iPad. So I had the whole thing done, and I was ready to upload it, and I turned it on, and there was no sound. My mouth was moving, but nothing was coming out. So anyway, have you guys been watching the Democratic convention? Jimmy Carter, Michelle, Barack is going to talk if he hasn't all. I keep falling asleep. I go to bed pretty early. Bill Clinton. I was wondering if Hillary was going to come out and say anything or do a video or anything, but, I doubt it. I mean, there's so many people that didn't like Hillary. I doubt that she will say anything to ruin Biden's chances. It's just too big of a risk. But I did have a thought. You know how Michelle Obama and, well, first of all, Joe Biden has been in D.C. for freaking ever. Did you see the commercial that the Lincoln Project put up about him, about how Joe Biden was the nicest guy in Washington, D.C.? Lindsey Graham was saying this. Well, George Bush knows him, and I'm sure that George Bush thinks well of Joe Biden. And I think that he will step up to the plate. And I think he will come forward and say, you guys, this guy in the White House today has got to go. He's got to go. He's messing everything up. He's tearing down all our institutions. He's putting all the foxes in charges of the hen house. He does not know all the best people. So, I know I'm going on the other side of my party, but tell you what, I'm going to vote for Joe Biden this year. What would that do? I think he's going to do it. I bet anything he didn't vote for Trump last time. I bet you anything. So what I want to know is George W. Bush going to step up to the plate and speak up and speak out for Joe Biden? That's what I want to know. So George, I wonder if Romney is. I wonder if Cheney will. They can't stand Trump. I mean, he's an idiot. He's not even a useful idiot. George, what do you think? George W., are you going to speak up for Biden? George W. Bush, are you going to speak up for Biden? I would love to see him in that. Do you know how many people that would win over? I mean, God, a lot of people. Anybody on the fence, that would totally win them over. Come on, George W., what do you say? Are you going to step up to the plate? I know one thing about George Bush. He's no coward. I mean, he's a cowboy, so, I like cowboys. Okay, so, George W., are you going to come out in favor of Joe Biden? One way or the other, either at the convention or out on your own. Are you going to step up and stand out, come out for Joe Biden? Let's see. I hope so. I feel in my bones that he will. I mean, it's like in my guts, I feel like he will. Oops, that was two. Although, we should open both of these cards up. Okay, so, the Seven of Swords, that's the Thief card by the Page of Pentacles. The basis of the reading is the Hangman. What is behind him is death, not necessarily meaning death. The Page of Cups is the crowning card. In the future, the Ten of Swords. Oh, that might be in Trump's back, eh? The Six of Pentacles is the Fear card. Judgment is is the opinions of others. His hopes and wishes, the Two of Cups. And somehow we got this as an outcome. The Fool and the Ten of Cups. Seven of Swords. That's the Thief card. Somebody's trying to get away with something that isn't theirs. Let me show it to you, since this is not your regular deck. See the guy? He's running away in the night with the swords. And it's crossed by the Page of Pentacles. Upright. Messages, reflection, scholarship, respect for learning, new opinions and ideas. Maybe you guys. The basis of the reading is the Hangman, so he's just hanging around there. I'm not quite sure what he's going to do yet. Maybe self-sacrifice, a pause. He might. Behind him is the Death card, which can be, it doesn't necessarily mean death, although when my brother died, I got this card. But it can also mean change and transformation. The coming, it's like one idea goes away and a new idea comes in its place. So, not necessarily death. Change, transformation, sometimes destruction followed by change. The Republican Party might not like him coming out for Biden, because then they could lose their Senate seats. And the Page of Cups reversed. Obstacles and deception could soon be uncovered. Ten of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords in the future. These are the Furies that were in the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Swords. Those are the people that have you sitting up at night worrying in your bed. And this is the Ten of Swords. Is the knife, is all the swords in the back. It could be sudden misfortune, tears, into the delusion that he's a member of the Republican Party. The King of Pentacles is in his fear position, and it's reversed. Here's what it looks like. It's not the King, it's the Six. It was upside down, so I couldn't read it. Okay, so in this way, it's the generous guy that's the philanthropist, blah, blah, blah. And upside down, unfairness in business, cause for envy. I don't know, you guys. Maybe we can't count on George after all. The opinions of others is the judgment. So, awakening, renewal, change in consciousness. This is really iffy. I don't know. The Two of Cups and the hopes and the hopes and wishes position is maybe a bargain or new partnership, new friendship, harmony. Then these two came out together. So the Fool, we know what the Fool is. This is a new venture, leaping into the unknown. It's purity, it's newness, it's the starting off on a new venture. And for some reason, the Ten of Cups came out with it, and it's reversed. So, wow, loss of friendship, betrayal, family quarrel. He might piss off the Republican Party, you guys. He might just do that. See, and this way, it's, happy family. It's like the perfect haven of refuge, happiness, lasting success, perfect family. This way, family quarrels. Woohoo! That would be pretty awesome. I wonder, I need to do some Googling and see if George has been in the news lately. I would sure like to know what he's thinking. So I thought we'd pull a Zen card. I can't stay on real long because I got some stuff going on today, but the Zen card. things. It's like, take a deep breath, Barbara. Take a deep breath, Barbara, and everybody. These are trying times, exciting, hard, anxious, scary times. And if we're going to get through them, we've got to be strong. Stick together. If you need support, get support. If you're lonely, reach out. This isn't going to last forever. It just won't. Trump isn't going to stay in the White House. All right. Balance. The center is not always the point of balance. When you find that place where balance is achieved, peace will result in all situations. There is no conflict, for everything rests without strain. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? When you find that place where balance is achieved, peace will result in all situations. Which brings me to another balance. I'm going to keep that out because I want to refer back to that. It brings me to something else I was thinking about today. It's like the difference between a conservative and a progressive. A conservative wants, self-explanatory, they want to conserve. They want things to stay exactly the way they are. A liberal or a progressive wants progress. It's just my feeling that, I have not always. I've been an independent. I've voted for George Bush the first time. I voted for Jimmy Carter. I voted for Ross Perot. I don't remember if I voted for Reagan or not. I think I might have. No, because I think I might have been too young. That's a good thing, right? I did not vote for Clinton. I voted for Barack Obama twice, and I actually went door to door. I went knocking on doors, getting votes out for Barack Obama. I've never done that before, but I'd do it again. So anyway, what is so liberal about, how can you say the radical left? What is radical left? Is radical left wanting fairness for people that aren't like you? Is radical left saying Black Lives Matter? I don't think so. I think the right has moved to the right so far that the left is now center. What is so radical about wanting fairness? What is so radical about thinking that women should have the same pay? I don't think that's radical at all. I also have to thank you guys, because this is a real release for me. And the reason is because I live in an extremely conservative area. My husband's extremely conservative. Our neighbors, who I love them. I have a wonderful neighborhood. The people that live around here have known my husband for his whole life. They went to school together, blah, blah, blah. They all grew up Catholic. Everybody around here is Catholic. I grew up Catholic. I'm not Catholic anymore, but anyway, and neither is my husband, but we're not practicing Catholics. But a lot of them are, and that's fine. I don't care. As long as they don't try to tell me what to think. I think that wouldn't go over very well. But I can't talk like this to them. I can't lay it all out there because I get pissed off. It's like talking about talking about Black Lives Matter. You know why Black Lives Matter? Because people are killing them. Because black children are growing up in families where their fathers are in jail. Their fathers need to be in the home. It's black men go to jail for the same crimes white people do, except they have a lot harder time of it. They go for a lot longer stretches. They are convicted more often for the same crimes, and they are taken out of their families. That leaves the mom alone to work 2 or 3 jobs with little kids. I'm just bringing up a scenario. I don't know, you know, but I mean, those men should be home with their families. I'm just saying, it's not fair. How is that radical? I don't see how that's a radical way to think. I think that's just the way things should be. So anyway, when you find that place where balance is achieved, peace will result in all situations. That's what we need. We need balance. We need more in the center. I feel like I'm already in the center. I mean, for the longest time I was an independent, but I found out after living in North Carolina that I needed to pick a party. So in 2008 I did, because, well, as much as I have a different feeling from George W. Bush than I used to have, I was pretty pissed off at him at the time, and I swore, and I may still never vote for another Republican as long as I live, but man, if only he would just step up. Let's do one card pull for Cheney, okay? I'll do the Rider-Waite deck this time. Is Cheney going to show up? Probably not. I can't see that. I don't know. I haven't even been following Liz Cheney or Dick Cheney, or I don't know what anybody is saying. Dick Cheney, what do you think about Trump? Do you have enough balls to stand up for Joe Biden? Dick? Are you going to come out for Joe Biden? One card. That's a good card. I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you, guys. Please subscribe. Hit the bell. You'll know when I come on. And thumbs up, please. Thank you. Bye.